Hi, this is Rayburn here with JoinWithMe.life, and I've got just a great privilege to be in North Carolina. We've spent some time with both my sisters. Ann, we're in her home, and this is Kathy. She's the closest to my age, and we've had some discussions, and really over a period of time. And Kathy's got a real heart to share, a real heart to touch some people with, you might say, her story. And her story is unique to her. It's different than all of our stories, but as I've said many times, we all have a story, and our story's unique. Every story's unique, and if we become willing to allow God to take our story. And most of us have stories of failures, success, and I'm not going to try to tell Kathy's story, but I just appreciate so much Kathy's heart to share. And while it's not a perfect setting, not going to be perfect, Kathy's going to, I think she wants to contribute to JoinWithMe.life. We have the platform for people like Kathy and others to share their story, whether it's written or video content. Kathy, I don't want to put words in your mouth in any way, but the other night we were talking. You said some things, and Donna and I just immediately picked up and said, Kathy, you need to share that. And as we are led in that area, we just feel like we want to, give that opportunity. And so Kathy, you just kind of maybe elaborate and share a little bit about your heart.
Well, as we have talked other videos about our Christian family, I was saved at a young age, and the Lord really did save me. I knew that, even though at 6 years old I was not a great sinner, as some people would think, but I knew my need of salvation. From there, I just kind of lived my carefree life. I knew I was saved. I was in church, but I wasn't really challenged to share a whole lot. I was married at a young age, and I knew when I got married that God's will was for a marriage to be for a lifetime. And I knew on the day that I got married that I should not be getting married that day to that person. But we had a relationship, we had children, we did the best that we could, but my heart was not in it. If I had the relationship then that I have now with the Lord, I would have done things a lot differently. But I kept my feelings inside because I was a Christian. We were in church, we were involved, and I felt I had no one that I could talk to share my struggles. And so I bore that burden alone, did not share with any of my family, my parents, my siblings, until I made a decision that this marriage needed to be over. It was a shock to everyone because I was a good actress. I appeared to have a good home. And we didn't fight and didn't argue. I was not mistreated. I just knew I did not have the love for my spouse that God wanted. But yet I didn't turn to Him and ask Him to give me that love. And I have many regrets. Anyone who is going through a troubled marriage, I wish you could talk to me. I could tell you some things that might be helpful. I wish I had turned to the Lord, and I do have regrets. But yet that's a part of my story. The Lord used those troubled times, and I've come a long way since then.
Let me just kind of stop here, because I want to keep this to a minimum. We're going to continue this discussion, but here's what I want to say. I want you to catch Kathy's heart. She's been very vulnerable, and it's not easy to be vulnerable and share failure or mistake or whatever, but I want you to catch that Kathy's wants to say, hey, listen, I made a mistake. And I'm going to give her the opportunity here as we continue to say some things to try to share her heart. This is joinme.life. I'm with my sister Kathy, and we're just trying to listen and share our hearts. Thank you.